Hello, welcome back to Bradow's Blockbusters. I'm Uncle Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Allen.
And this is our review on the 2008 film Zack and Miri Make a Porno. Written, directed, and edited by Kevin Smith, the same man behind Tusk.
Oh, God. Tusk.
A.k.a. the first movie we reviewed. If you haven't watched that, check it out. The movie is an hour and 42 minutes long, rated R.
Obviously.
Yeah. It's available on Netflix, Prime Video, Apple TV, and it had a budget of $24 million, earned $42,782,463 worldwide, therefore making it a box office hit.
And for Kevin Smith, for him, or in his opinion, he thought it was a disappointment. I think this was his highest budget so far, obviously when it was made.
Yeah.
And then he got it back, and he thought he was going to make at least 60 mil to 70 mil. And then he was just so disappointed. And he thought at one point he even killed Seth Rogen's career. And he thought he really ended his career, but
damn,
obviously not.
Well, we know for a fact he didn't.
No,
Sausage Party, Hot Tub Time Machine.
He still went on, Kevin Smith and Seth Rogen. So not a complete disappointment, but could have been better.
Yeah, it could have. It could have gone better.
But at least it passed his budget, so it's fine.
It went over budget, therefore it makes it.
It's fine.
The way I count hits or bombs, it is a hit because it went over budget or like in what it made. So they did profit.
And it was released on Halloween.
It was?
In 2008 it was. Look, October 31st.
Nice.
Halloween movie. / Christmas movie.
It takes place on Thanksgiving.
Anyway.
I have the reviews here from Rotten Tomatoes, IMDb, and Metacritic.
Yeah.
The tomato meter gives it a 65%. The user score is only 1% higher at a 66.
No, not bad, not bad.
Not bad, but
bad.
I feel like it does deserve higher. At least to me.
Oh, for you.
Yeah, for me it does.
A little, maybe not a tiny bit.
Maybe not a 90, but at least a 70.
90. Yeah, at least a 70.
Yeah, at least a 70.
At least that.
But maybe a 69.
Yeah, 69, you're right.
69 is a good score for that.
Yeah, but it's a good score. It's not too bad.
IMDb gave them a 6.5.
Okay, again, same thing as Rotten Tomatoes, but not bad.
Yeah, and then Metacritic swapped the numbers and gave them a 56.
What is with 65 in this movie? Shouldn't it be 69?
I know, right?
Or 96, whatever. But those aren't too bad.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, they're good reviews.
Yeah.
Not the greatest reviews.
Obviously.
But it's also not like a critical masterpiece.
Yeah. It was just a little fun comedy.
It's a good movie.
It's a comedy.
It's something you can watch and fucking just...
Better than fucking Tusk.
Yeah. We're gonna break our people's eardrums again. Look at these decibel levels.
Jesus Christ. My lord. So, should we do the plot?
Yeah, I think I'll read off the plot unless you want to read off the plot, since I usually do it.
Read off the plot.
Okay. So, the main plot of the movie, if you haven't watched it, make sure you do, either before our commentary track comes out, or listen to it with the commentary track once it's up.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really fucking good movie. The plot is lifelong friends and now roommates, Zack, played by Seth Rogen, and Miri, Elizabeth Banks, are buried under a mountain of debt. When the electricity is turned off, they realize that desperate times call for desperate measures. They decide to make an adult film to raise some cash. Though they swear that having sex will not damage their friendship, their business proposition quickly turns into something much more.
And that is love.
It is, yeah. It's a fucking good movie.
It is.
Like, I keep saying it, but like
you were really
having never seen it before, that's like...
Were you so surprised on how good it actually was?
Yeah. Especially for a Kevin Smith film.
I mean, he's done better than
this. Like, the only Kevin Smith film I know is Tusk.
Yeah. Well, I know.
Like, that's the only one I've seen, I mean.
Yeah, the ones I've seen, I've seen Clerks, Chasing Amy, Jersey Girl, this, Tusk, Jane Silent Bob Strike Back, Jane Silent Bob Reboot, Cop Out, and I know I haven't seen all of them, but he makes good ones. Not Tusk, but and Cop Out wasn't that good either, but the other ones were fine, good. I say his best movie was his first, and that was Clerks, and because it was independent, and that's what really launched him into his career.
Was it made by a production company, N-Word Rich?
Sadly, no.
Damn.
But he did make his own universe out of all his movies, so I'd say this is one of his better films. Most definitely, for sure.
Yeah, it definitely was, at least to me. Granted, I've only seen the 2 Kevin Smith films, other than maybe The Holidays short, but I don't think that counts. But want to give us some backstory on filming?
Well, I got backstory on the title, because the title caused so much controversy.
Go ahead.
Like, and not even just the title. The posters even got, like, hate. Not from audiences, obviously, but, like, the advertising was so fucked up. Because they saw the word porno, and they were like, no, you have to get that off the poster. And then they had... That's why many people just call this movie Zack and Miri.
Yeah.
They don't ever make a porno. They just say Zack and Miri.
I didn't... in my notes, I did not type out Zack and Miri make a porno every time I wrote it down.
Yeah.
Not because I was upset by the name having porno in it, but because it just saved time.
Yeah. And one of the posters where Seth Rogen and Elizabeth Banks were just standing, and then you see Seth Rogen, exactly that one.
Then you see their heads, each other's heads on their
private parts, and that got so much, hate by the advertising people, whatever they're called.
I think my favorite poster for it is the one that says Seth Rogen and Elizabeth Banks made a movie so titillating that we can only show you this drawing.
Yeah.
And it's 2 stick figures.
Yeah, exactly.
One with curly hair and one with long hair standing in front of a camera.
That's what Seth Rogen, I think, from what I acknowledge, Seth Rogen told Kevin Smith that idea that they should just make a stick figure poster, and that's what they did. That's what they had to do. Sadly, but yeah, this movie got shitted on by the advertisements.
Because people are prudes.
Yeah. But I guess nothing really happened when filming, except it was just a regular shoot. But for shooting, they actually got real porn stars. In case did you know that?
I did not.
That the girls who played Bubbles and Stacy by Tracy Lords and Katie Morgan, they're actual porn stars.
I figured.
Because I like to research my actors sometimes, and then obviously, Seth Rogen, Elizabeth Banks, Craig Robinson, they're the recognizable ones. Everyone else, well, Jason Mewes you see mostly with Kevin Smith. That's like his buddy.
Yeah, he's
Justin Long. Come on, we know Justin Long.
Yeah.
Brandon Ruth, who played Superman in Superman Returns.
Or if you watch the CW, he plays the Atom.
Yeah, and the guy who played Barry, Ricky Mabe, he also is a buddy of Kevin Smith. And then if you've never seen Tracy Lords or Katie Morgan anywhere, that's because they're real porn.
Go to Pornhub.
Or Tracy Lords is retired, I think, and then I think Katie Morgan still does it. I don't know. I don't really go into that, but
right.
But Kevin Smith got real porn actresses to actually act,
which is probably why they had no problem stripping for the camera.
Yeah. But obviously they couldn't really fuck, because then this movie would have been fucked.
Yeah.
See what I did? Never mind. But yeah, obviously they can't have real sex, because that's not going to be good.
Yeah, it says right here, the stick figure poster came from a conversation between Smith and Rogen. Smith said they might as well use stick figures since that's all the MPAA would allow.
Yeah.
And Rogen said that would be funnier than the whole movie.
Wow, he thought his movie wasn't funny.
Oh, that's interesting.
What?
Seth Rogen mentions in the movie as Zack making a porn spoof of Star Trek. I can't speak.
That's okay.
Tongue-tied. But porn spoof of Star Trek. Co-star Katie Morgan actually starred in a porn spoof of Star Trek called Sex Trek, where no man has come before. a year prior to this movie.
Yeah, so that just proves my point. They got a real porn actress to play. Even though she didn't act that bad, but...
No, but,
still.
They're good actress movie-wise.
Yes. but that's not their field. It's more porn.
But I feel like everyone was told to really ham it up.
Yeah.
Because they're supposed to be like amateurs.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna go straight into professional porn star your first time having sex.
Yeah.
Or your first time having sex on camera.
Yeah. Or at least acting like you're having sex.
Yeah. So they really had to ham it up, and I think that's just fucking hilarious.
It is. They acted pretty dumb, and that's the whole point. It works.
Do you have any special talents? I can get a boner really fast and make it stand up straight.
Yeah. Her name is Bubble. I wonder why.
Her name's Bubbles.
I think there was a deleted scene where she made a shit bubble.
Oh, no.
There's a deleted scene where there's a shit bubble.
Oh, I gotta find that.
And I think there's another deleted scene where Craig Robinson and the Indian guy, I don't know his name, but he's funny too. Yeah. The scene was supposed to keep going and going, but they had to cut it. And it gets even funnier and more fucked up.
You want me to come in on Black Friday? You want me to come in on Tuesday too?
Yeah. The scene went on, but obviously they cut it.
Yeah.
There's some funny deleted scenes too, but I think if they did that, I think this movie would have been at least 2 hours, or at least a little bit over 2 hours. I think.
According to Kevin Smith, in his Smodcast episode 423, Justin Long had a cold on his day of shooting. Yeah. He suggested to Kevin Smith that his character have a deeper voice, as this is what he observed while watching gay porn as research.
So Justin Long,
Justin Long really goes into research his roles.
He's dedicated.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't blame him.
I don't know a lot of people who would watch.
And I think he's married now. I don't know if he was married by the time of filming, and I don't think he's actually gay. But then again, he is an actor. At least he can act gay.
Yeah.
Really good.
Kevin Smith had smaller roles in Scream, TMNT, Live Free or Die Hard, and The Disaster Artist.
Yes.
Just something I'm looking at when I look at your
Scream
notes.
3, not the first one.
Oh, yeah, I saw.
I keep spitting today. Oh my god. Dude.
You were salivating due to, all the titties.
No, Justin Long.
Oh, yeah, Justin Long.
No, Justin Long. Oh, speaking of Justin Long, so do you want to get into cast?
Yeah,
I don't have any more, interesting trivia here.
I'm sure there's more interesting trivia here. I just haven't, scrolled through every bit of it. Mm-hmm. But if we want to move on to cast, that works.
All right. Then I guess let's get to our main man, not Justin Long.
Not Johnny Depp for once, you know.
Yeah, we didn't mention him today, but let's keep it like that. Yeah. Let's keep it like that. Our main man, Seth Rogen, he plays Zack, and he does. Obviously, he's a funny guy. He does a great job.
I thoroughly enjoyed Seth Rogen's part in this. I'm not a big Seth Rogen guy.
Really?
I've seen Sausage Party and stuff like that.
He's done a lot of movies. He's done a lot.
What's it called? Knocked Up, The Interview.
40-Year-Old Virgin.
40-Year-Old Virgin. The Lion King 2019.
Funny People. This is the End.
Step Brothers.
Neighbors 2.
Donnie Darko. Monsters vs. Aliens. Kung Fu Panda 2.
Oh, he's done a few things for kids.
Yeah.
He's done Kung Fu Panda.
Cockblockers.
You said Pineapple Express?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, Me, and Dupree. For a Good Time.
He was in Shrek the Third.
That's nice.
I don't know what he played in Shrek the Third, but okay.
What's it called? Good Boys. He was in the night before.
Oh, not Good Boys. He was in. He produced Good Boys. Or something. He did something with Good Boys. He helped out.
Well, I'm just.
Oh yeah, Lion King Google remake.
Yeah.
Long Shot. Disaster Artist.
This is the End. Superbad. Freaks and Geeks.
Oh yeah, he's in Superbad. So he has a lot of good comedies on his resume. And a few kid movies, too.
I think he voices Bob.
No, he does. He voices Bob in Monsters vs. Aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, in case you didn't know, that guy who plays Bob in Monsters vs. Aliens is a pot-smoking, porn-making actor. And Paul, and the Green Hornet.
Yeah.
I forgot he's in a lot of movies I've seen. Lord. But I thought he did good. He's funny.
He did really good. His strain of comedy really comes across in this film. I think they just basically had him play himself.
Yeah, basically.
So if we want to move on to our next...
And he bounces off with his co-star, which is Miri, played by Elizabeth Banks, and
Yes.
she does a great job too.
Yeah. She was also in 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man 2.
Spider-Man 3. Brightburn, Pitch Perfect, Charlie's Angels, The Hunger Games, Pitch Perfect 2, the Lego Movie.
Yeah, I think she directed Pitch Perfect 2. And the new Charlie's Angels. She directed them.
She was in Catch Me If You Can.
Oh, yeah.
Wet Hot American Summer.
The Happy Time Murders.
Movie 43.
The Lego Movie.
Fred Claus.
Role Models.
W. Sexual Life. Surrogates.
Wet Hot American Summer.
Yeah. Definitely Maybe.
So she's done a few good works too.
Yeah.
But
she was on The Muppets. American Dad.
She was on American Dad?
Mhm.
Wow.
30 Rock, Modern Family.
Yeah, so her and Seth Rogen really bounce off each other really well in this movie.
They do play off each other extremely well.
Yeah.
Like, they genuinely do have chemistry on set.
They do. I wouldn't mind seeing them work again.
No,
They did good. Should we go to our next guy?
Yeah, our favorite, what's it called? Fucking warehouse worker on The Office.
Craig Robinson.
Yeah.
Who is also in Knocked Up,
Hot Tub
Pineapple
Time
Express, Hot Tub Time Machine, and Hot Tub Time Machine 2.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
He was in Shrek Forever After.
Yeah.
He played the guy who made had that little car cookie, or I think his name was Cookie. Yeah, he was also in This Is the End,
Ghosted, Doolittle,
Sausage Party,
Mr. Robinson,
Dolomite Is My Name, Jane Silent Bob Reboot,
The Cleveland Show.
Oh, obviously he was in The Cleveland Show.
Why? Because he's black?
No. Yeah.
Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian.
Walk Hard, The Dewey Cox Story.
Timmy Failure, Mistakes Were Made.
What is that? Wait, what is that?
I don't know. It's a 2020 thing.
Oh, okay.
Austin Found, Father of Invention, Tragedy Girls, Postgrad, Henchman.
Yeah, so I thought he was funny in this too. What you think of it?
Extremely funny.
Dude.
Every time he was on...
He was such a pervert, though.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what made him funny, even though it's kind of fucked up.
Yeah.
But he does a good job.
He does.
He really does.
He's enjoyable.
Yeah. Oh, man. He's Craig Robinson.
I like Craig Robinson. He's a good actor, just in general.
Yeah, he is. But
I
in
like
this movie, he's something different.
Yeah.
He, especially with I don't know her name, but who played his wife.
Oh,
they bounced off each other good too.
Their chemistry was fucking great.
The way they argued and the way they were always making fun of each other. Yeah. That's why he's such a pervert, because he doesn't want to be with her anymore.
Because he doesn't get any.
Yeah. Saggy titties. Saggy balls.
So to move on to the next guy, Jason Mewes.
Yeah, who works a lot with Kevin Smith.
Yeah. He was in Halloween.
Halloween?
Yes.
What the? Okay.
Pool Boy, Drowning Out the Fury. Jack's Law, Degrassi Goes Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Scooby-Doo Meets Kiss.
Mm-hmm.
National Lampoon's TV, the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Zombie Hamlet. High Times Potluck.
I would say the Kevin Smith movies, but then again, he's worked with Kevin Smith a lot.
Yeah.
So I'm not even going to mention the Kevin Smith movies he's worked with him.
Scream 3, Bottoms Up.
But he's mostly known for his role as Jay from
Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah, like they always make a cameo in like Kevin Smith movies. Sadly not in this one, but you know.
What? Jason Mewes was in this one?
Yeah, no. I mean the character Jay and Silent Bob.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Jay and Silent Bob's super groovy cartoon movie. Yoga Hosers, Noobs. Mallrats, Dogma, Clerks.
Yeah, Clerks.
Clerks, the animated series.
I had no idea that name in the series.
Me neither. I love the 90s. Degrassi, The Next Generation. Todd and the Book of Pure Evil. He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.
How the hell was he in that?
I don't know.
Okay, well.
Back in 1983, 1985, Jason Mewes. He-Man, Master. I don't know who he played, but
Well, anyway, should we go to our next person?
yeah, one of my favorite characters.
Tracy Lords as Bubbles. Again, they actually had to get a. Not, I don't think. No, she was a porn star, but obviously she's retired.
Yeah, but she's also done a lot of like legitimate movies.
Yeah.
Like one of my personal favorites, Johnny Depp's Crybaby.
Oh really? She did Crybaby.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
She was in Blade, Profiler.
Oh yeah, Blade with Wesley Snipes.
Educating Mandy.
Yeah, she was in a lot of actual legitimate movies, but I think when she was really younger, that's when she started in porn and then made a film career. But none of these really movies seem familiar to me.
Me neither. But, you know, a lot of them look like they would come out in theaters and stuff like that.
Some of them do.
Yeah. Soccer Nanny.
Okay. Soccer Nanny.
Shark Kansas Women's Prison Massacre.
Oh my god.
Serial Mom. Princess of Mars.
Wow.
Not of This Earth. Tommy Knockers.
Tommy Knockers.
Swedish Dicks.
What? Oh my god. Okay. If we're gonna go to porn titles, I think we should go to our next person.
I don't think that was fucking... What's it called? I don't even think that was a porn title. I think that's just a movie about some Swedish assholes.
Oh. Well, I mean... Oh, okay, I was about to say. Anyway.
Sorry, but
next
issue, the fucking... Our recording software... what's the fucking word I'm looking for? It shrunk. It shrunk. So we didn't know if it was still moving.
Alright, so... Next guy,
Jeff Anderson.
Another Kevin Smith, friend, regular.
Yeah.
And, yeah, same thing.
Clerks 2, you know.
Dogma, Jane Silent Bob Strike Back.
Love 101.
Zack and Miri.
Oh, What a Lovely Tea Party.
Yeah, he's another one of Kevin Smith's guys.
The only TV show he's ever done was Clerks, the animated series.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's not much to talk about with him.
Yeah.
He played Deacon, the movie or the film guy, right? The guy with the camera.
Yeah.
So if we move on to our next person, because there's really not much to talk about with Jeff Anderson.
Neither with our next person, which is Katie Morgan, which I think this is her only Hollywood picture, because everything else is porn. Sorry to say, that's just what it is.
Well, no, I'm looking. She's on There are 5 other things along with this on her Google page. So the 6 things on her Google page are Zack and Miri Make Porno.
Yeah.
Life Happens, Shoot the Hero, Space Nuts, That Sex Show, and Pornocopia.
Yeah, a lot of porn. I was right. So nothing really to talk about her that much either, but
yeah,
she did okay.
She did alright.
She's a porn star.
I think she's mainly just there for her tits.
Yeah, come on. I mean, that's kind of... But she is married. I mean, in her personal life, she's married.
Well, I mean, a lot of porn stars do have actual lives outside of porn.
Yeah.
But so yeah, there's not much to talk about her. But if we want to move on to Barry, played by Ricky Mabe.
Oh wait, I was wrong in my I don't know if it was commentary check or here, but I said that he's a Kevin Smith regular, which he's not. I was mistaken. I meant Jeff Anderson was a Kevin Smith regular. Ricky Mabe is not. My bad.
You fucked up.
Sorry.
But no, he's been in Mona the Vampire, Who Gets the House, Frankenstein and Me, Pig City, Commando Nanny.
I've never seen any of those.
I Like It Raw. Gigi Does It. Sorry, it's called Gigi Does It, but the poster says I Like It Raw.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hoax for the Holidays. Little Men.
So he's not really much to talk about either, huh?
Yeah, no. He has a lot of stuff, but none of it is like anything that I recognize.
Yeah.
He did This Is the End. That's another Seth Rogen.
Oh, really? He did This Is the End?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So he worked with Seth again.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Well, other than that, I'm not recognizing like anything he did.
I guess we should go on to our next guy then, which is Brandon Routh, who played Bobby Long. Bobby Long. Besides this, he was also in Superman Returns, which he played Superman.
Yeah.
That's what really launched his career there.
Mm-hmm.
And then everything else, I don't know.
Yeah, DC's Legends of Tomorrow. He's in.
Oh, he was in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World.
Oh, nice. He's obviously in the Arrowverse for the CW. So he's been in the Arrow, the Flash, DC's Legends of Tomorrow.
Yeah.
He was in Anastasia.
Uh-huh.
Partners, Table for Three, Twilight Cycles. Yeah. The Last Pizza commercial. Enlisted. Missing William. Unthinkable. 400 Days.
Yeah, so he has a little resume for him.
Yeah,
too.
he has some stuff.
But now let's get to our favorite, which our boy Justin Long, who plays Brandon St. Randy. No, Brandon St. Randy, not the walrus. No, no Tusk.
Well, when you Google him, the first 3 results are Jeepers Creepers, Alvin and the Chipmunks, and Tusk.
Oh my god. Whatever. He was also in Galaxy Quest, which literally launched his career. He didn't have a big role, but like as a young actor, he did.
Dodgeball.
Yeah, Dodgeball.
He's Just Not That Into You. Accepted.
Live Free or Die Hard, which is another. Not Kevin Smith didn't work on it. He just acted in that. But yeah, Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox story. Oh, he's uncredited in that. He was in Pineapple Express. Wait, but it was a deleted scene. So, man, he got treated unfairly. Oh, Drag Me to Hell, Funny People, Planet 51.
Yeah.
Oh,
Movie 43.
Yeah.
Yoga Hosers.
I'm not saying that movie again. We already know. Yeah, and then, like I said, he came back as Brandon St. Randy in Jay and Silent Bob reboot. So, good for him. He has a recognizable resume.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we talked a lot about him during our Tusk review.
Yeah.
So if you haven't checked that out, check it out if you want to know more about him. But there's really not much else to say about him. We went through everyone notable in the past.
And then, so I guess, time for our thoughts.
Yeah. So if you want to list off some of your thoughts going into the movie and all that kind of stuff. I know you've seen it before. This was my first time watching it. I was not expecting it to be as fucking good as it was, and to be completely honest.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, I did expect it to be good.
Yeah.
But seeing as how my only other Kevin Smith film was Tusk.
Yeah.
And that one was so bad, I was kind of on the fence.
Yeah. But it surprised you.
Yeah, no, it surprised me, and I fucking loved it. It was hilarious.
Mm.
Definitely some good shit.
Trying to rate it?
Yeah, I mean, there's really not much else to say. Like, it's just, I don't have any criticisms on it.
I mean, I sort of do.
Well, I mean, like, obviously there are criticisms, but, like, I can't think of anything to just go on about.
Yeah, I guess
if you want to go
my
on.
only criticism is that, which kind of really doesn't make me want to put this movie at great, is kind of the story, which is, again, you're not gonna find this type of story anywhere else except this. But
yeah,
I'm just saying the love between Zack and Miri, as much as it's charming and kind of realistic, I guess, kind of, not really, but
it's not played up well.
Predictable.
Yeah,
it's really, really predictable, and I kind of didn't like that. Maybe he could have built it. I mean, he tried building up on their relationship that maybe they can get together at the end, which they did, but it was really predictable for me. Yeah.
Well, I feel like it's all just supposed to be ham-fisted and all that kind of stuff. So,
but the story is, again, not finding this anywhere else.
Yeah,
no. It is a little.
I feel
original.
like the only other place you'd find it is an actual porn.
Yeah, but it's different from other movies.
It is. But I think that makes it special.
Yeah, it is. Otherwise, it would have just been another dumb Seth Rogen comedy.
Yeah. But other than that, I feel like it's time to move on to rating.
Yeah.
So if we want to start with acting.
Then again, I kept saying it. They got real porn actresses, but our main stars here are Seth Rogen and Elizabeth Banks.
Yeah.
And they really do have good chemistry together.
They do.
And the acting, I'm just gonna give it a B.
I was thinking B
for
too.
B for boobs.
I was thinking B too because
nothing Oscar worthy.
No, nothing Oscar worthy. But they did a good job, and they're acting as unprofessional actors.
Yeah,
that was fucking great.
Yeah, that was great. Acting.
I feel like it's a good thing for actors. Like it's a cool thing for actors to pull off.
Yeah.
Being amateurs, like not actors.
Yeah.
You know.
And not to say everyone else sucked. Everyone else did a good job. Even the porn actresses did fine.
Everyone did a good job. It's nothing fantastic.
Nothing to brag about.
Yeah, nothing to brag about.
It's comedy. What do you expect?
It's a movie about roommates making porn so they can pay their rent. Like
that's basically the summary of it.
Yeah. So
what else?
So B's on
acting. Yeah.
What are we thinking on cinematography?
Cinematography, I'm just probably gonna give it a C. Nothing except I liked when they're shooting the porn, they're actually like using a video camera, not like HD film or anything. Like, to make it clear.
I can appreciate
again,
that. It is supposed to be amateur.
Yeah, and everything else where it was just regular filming. Nothing really. Another thing, not really to brag about. And it wasn't that. Again, it wasn't bad, but I wouldn't even call it good. It was just It was shot fine.
I think in general, I'd give it like a C plus.
Yeah,
maybe
C.
Because the shots themselves aren't great, but I appreciate the porn shots.
Yeah, that's weird to say, but I know what you mean.
No, it's weird to say, but like you understand what I mean.
Yeah,
like all the shots where they're doing the porn and all that kind of stuff. It does look good.
Mm-hmm.
It plays well. So those shots bring it up to at least a C plus for me.
Yeah.
Comedy.
A.
Definitely A. There were so many things that fucking hit. Can we be careful with the pullout guys?
Yeah.
You know, just the fucking, what's his face? Jason Mewes fucking at the end walking out with just his cock out.
Yeah.
And Seth Rogen's like, what?
Yeah. And Craig Robinson. I think Craig Robinson was one of the funniest roles.
Craig Robinson, in general, in this movie was fucking phenomenal. He really lifted comedy up.
And then, not to say everyone else wasn't funny. I don't know his name, but the Indian guy, he had a few good funny lines. Justin Long was funny too.
I really appreciate the way the Indian guy and Craig Robinson played off each other.
Yeah, that was like
for their one scene.
They fucking hated each other.
For their one scene, it was fucking great.
Yeah.
The scene that'll stick with me. That coffee scene where he's like, "Can you work on Black Friday?" Oh, what you want me to come in on word I can't say Tuesday?
Yeah. And then I really want to mention Justin Long because I really loved his character. I loved his character in this. Yeah. He was so good.
I'm an actor, like anything I've seen. Unless you watch hardcore gay porn, no.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone had their own comedy.
Yeah.
Not like own comedy, but like their own. I feel like most of this was improvised.
Probably.
Most of this comedy was improvised, and it works.
So comedy, definitely an A.
Yeah, definitely an A.
If not an A plus.
But then again, I'm pretty sure for other people, again, for our
it depends on the person.
Yeah, for our sense of humor, obviously it's an A, but for other people that kind of would be disgusted and not find it funny at all, that's why I'm pretty sure this movie doesn't have higher. But
because there are people out there who won't appreciate the jokes that we appreciate.
Yeah.
Like some people would get upset at the fact that the movie uses the N-word.
Yeah.
Whereas I find it was funny.
It wasn't meant to hurt anyone. It's just comedy.
It's never
and
like
you have Craig Robinson. I'm pretty sure he approved of it.
It's not like 12 Years a Slave.
Yes.
Where it's being used rudely.
Yeah. To show
to
do a point. To show a point.
This is just being used as like
comedy.
Yeah, comedy.
Not to hurt anyone.
I'm sure Craig Robinson as an African American,
Yes.
is probably like, well, this is just how like we talk to each other.
Yeah.
We'd be like, "Hey, yo, what's up, my?"
But then again, there's some who don't.
Yeah, no, there's some who don't. I'm not trying to generalize.
Yeah.
When I say that, but he approved of it most likely.
Yeah. Basically, what we're trying to say is that the comedy, depending on the person, is a hit or miss.
It definitely depends on the person.
It's a hit or miss.
Yeah, like the guys can be careful with the pull out.
Yeah.
I found that hilarious.
Okay, I think
some people might not.
They'd be disgusted.
Yeah. Like, so the comedy is subjective, as it is with everything.
And I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even a big fan of shit jokes.
Yeah,
I
me
hate
neither.
or farting jokes. I hate that. I find it annoying sometimes. But they never do here, and except that one part where she actually shits on him because it's unexpected and nothing's leading up to it. It just happens, and that just makes it funny.
Because it's not just a fart joke for a fart joke.
Yeah.
It's like
you weren't expecting it.
Yeah. Because he's actually just getting a shot. And then fucking something happens that he can't control, and they notice it and they stop and just sudden. Yeah. So it works, but again, comedy, no matter what the medium or the project itself is, comedy is subjective. Mm-hmm. See, stuff that we find funny, you may not.
Obviously.
Something that you find funny, we may not.
Yeah.
Like, comedy...
It just depends on us.
Yeah,
it's our opinion.
Comedy is very subjective. We don't claim to own any of this, by the way.
No.
Like, that's why we give credit to the director, the writers, the people who work on the film.
Yeah.
Because we want to be able to not claim this stuff as our own. Mm-hmm. Like, we've been hit with 2 copyright claims.
Yeah.
One for The Mist and one for Ed Wood.
Yeah.
And I was able to dispute both of them because, as commentators / reviewers, we are not breaking fair use laws, as we are not claiming the movies to be our own. We are not. The only thing we claim to be our own is our opinions and jokes.
Yeah, that's it.
So anything that we say, don't take out of context, because it's just how we feel about these movies. And being both movie guys, me an actor, you a filmmaker.
Slash actor.
Yeah, slash
sometimes.
But having that perspective, I figured this would be a fun project to do. So anything we say, it's subjective. It's just the way we feel about it. I don't know why I'm going on this tangent. I've said it like a million times.
Yeah, you did. I just realized that. You said it, I think, every time.
Yeah, but like still, so comedy for us, A.
A.
But for you,
maybe not.
It may be like
an
F. D or an F, and that's okay. It depends on the person.
Yeah. So what else should we grade on? Because there's nothing really else besides
sex.
Oh no.
F for fuck.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. Well, I mean,
no.
There's no special effects. There's
only one special effect.
Which one?
The bubble. Because that did not look like a real bubble.
Okay. I think we're not going to judge the special effect just because on one bubble.
No, but the bubble looks good.
Fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I'm not saying let's judge special effects because there aren't any.
Yeah, there's nothing
except for the bubble.
Yeah, there's nothing. No special effects graded. None of that. But then, what else is there really great on? We graded the comedy, graded the acting,
we graded the cinematography.
Yeah, there's nothing really else. Like, I guess the story.
I gotta give like a C.
Me too.
Because it's predictable,
but it's different.
But
you're not gonna see you're not gonna see a movie where 2 people make porn
to make ends meet.
Unless you watch. I mean, there's other movies out there about porn, like Boogie Nights or Lovelace, but that's not true stories, but they're grounded in in a porn reality. If you're in that industry, that's what you're gonna deal with, and that's what those people deal with.
Yeah.
Again, but those aren't played for comedy. Those are real movies about what that industry is like.
Exactly.
Here, it's played for comedy. Sure, there might be other movies where sex is okay, this is basically a sex comedy. There's
Yes.
a lot.
There are many
sex comedies, but none of them are about them actually making a porn.
Yeah, because I feel like the story, while predictable,
Very
you
predictable.
won't find that kind of story in anything but porn.
Yeah.
Other than this movie.
So yeah.
Because you never see a scenario in a movie where people are like, shit, our electric bill was shut off.
Mhm.
We should make porn.
Yeah.
Most of the time in a movie, it'll be like, fuck, I need rent money. Let me enter an art contest.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So I feel like while it is cliche,
Yes.
it's
very.
Also original.
It
at the
has
same
its
time.
charming and sweet moments,
Yeah.
especially with Seth Rogen, Zack. Not Seth Rogen and Zack. Seth
Seth
Rogen
Rogen
and Elizabeth Banks.
So
Story C.
yeah,
Nothing really
stories.
too not too special, but something a little tiny different.
So without anything else to grade on,
really, no.
Overall, what would you give it?
As much as I laughed, I'm gonna give it a B. Not an A, surprisingly.
That's
but
fair.
B.
Sometimes it takes
It's good.
rewatching a movie
Yeah.
because you've seen it before, but I haven't.
And
Sometimes it takes rewatching
Yeah,
a movie;
yeah.
it'll change your opinion. On it.
I think it's good, but not great.
It's not Emmy worthy or anything.
Or Oscar
worthy.
or
Yeah,
Golden
sorry.
Globe. It's okay.
I-
Or Golden Globe worthy. It's
Yeah,
not that at all. It's just
it's
just
something
a good
you can
comedy
watch, laugh at, and just fucking enjoy.
Yeah, it's like what else did I have here?
Plus,
Well, it's like
Plus,
okay.
if you
like-
really need to, you can jerk off to it.
Oh
as well.
God. I wouldn't say that, but
Well, there
I kind of related it. This is gonna sound weird, but I kind of related it to Child's Play, where it's not great. It's just a good, entertaining horror, and
Yeah.
this is the same thing. It's just
Just
good,
a good,
entertaining
entertaining
comedy.
comedy.
Yeah, it's basically it. Nothing too bad, but again, nothing great or worthy talking about,
Overall,
except Justin Long's gay performance.
yes. Overall, for me,
Yeah.
As much as I agree with all your points, I was laughing my ass off.
Oh, wow.
I had a great
Their
time.
eardrums are gonna bleed.
Yeah. We apologize in advance for the commentary track, by the way. But as I laughed so much,
Yes.
and seeing as how I'd never seen this movie before today, I'm gonna give this an A for me.
Really? Okay.
For me personally,
Yeah.
because I genuinely would watch this again.
Yeah.
I'm sure the jokes would not wear off on me after
on
a
us.
couple rewatches.
Yeah.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think for me it's an A.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
A for
That's
ass.
okay, that's different.
B for
Yeah.
boobs. A for ass.
Yeah. Then what would C would be for cunt, D would be for dick, and F obviously
For fucking.
fuck. So
But no.
yeah, that's it. I say obviously for us, it's good. Maybe for other people, no. But
It's
I
more
definitely,
subjective.
I definitely enjoy it.
It's extremely subjective, as everything is.
Entertaining.
Our opinions are strictly our own.
Mhm.
You don't have to agree with us. We don't have to agree with you. Feel free to leave your opinions in the comments
Mhm.
on any of our videos. We
Yeah.
love hearing your opinions. I like reading comments.
Nice to hear something different
Yeah.
for once.
It's nice to hear someone else's opinion, because there are people out there who will
Yeah.
be like, this movie's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
No, like, why would anyone watch it? And that's respectable.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not gonna say, oh, you're fucking stupid for thinking the movie's bad. No, I'm gonna say, I see your points,
Mhm.
and as much as I can agree or disagree,
Yeah.
I choose to still enjoy the movie. And I feel like everyone's entitled to that.
Yeah.
So, remember, our opinions are nothing but our own. We don't want to say, like, you have to agree with us or anything like that. But that being said,
Yeah.
make sure to comment your own opinions. Share it with someone else who you think might enjoy this. Watch the movie if you haven't. Get your own opinion on it. To us, it's a good movie.
Mhm.
Um,
It's not just a sex comedy. It's a sweet, charming sex comedy.
yeah. It's like
There's
it's
nothing-
a bit of a romantic comedy too, if you think about it.
Yeah, it is.
Because they do
then
end up getting
That
together.
kind of basically sums it up.
Yeah.
It's just a romantic sex comedy
Exactly.
with
So-
porn.
Yeah, make sure to comment, share it. Subscribe if you want more of this, because we do this every week. Reviews on Mondays, commentary tracks on Fridays. And like if you enjoyed it. So thank you for listening. I'm Michael Bradow.
I'm Jeremy Elves.
And this is Bradow's Blockbusters.
Peace.